The land of Roanoke was wild, untamed, and brimming with secrets. But there was one secret buried so deep beneath its soil that even the native tribes spoke of it only in fearful whispers. A hidden power that had slumbered for centuries, forgotten by the world above but never fully gone. When the colonists began their settlement, they had no idea that the very earth they stood on was already steeped in ancient magic, a magic that would soon twist their fates. It was Eleanor Dare, John White's daughter, who first discovered the signs. A series of strange symbols etched into the ground by the riverbank. She had been gathering herbs and supplies when her foot had brushed against something unnatural, something buried just beneath the surface. Her curiosity got the better of her, and she began to dig. What she uncovered was beyond her wildest imagination. At first it seemed like a simple relic, an old, weathered stone. But when she lifted it, there was a low, almost imperceptible hum beneath the earth. The ground seemed to breathe. As she pulled away more dirt, a set of ancient carvings became visible on the stone. Symbols that looked nothing like any language known to the settlers. They were intricate, spiraling patterns that seemed to shift when looked at directly. "This isn't just a rock," Eleanor whispered, her voice tinged with awe and dread. "This is something older." The mysterious stranger's warning. Eleanor's discovery did not go unnoticed. That very night, Harcourt appeared at her doorstep. There was something different about him. His eyes were wide, alert, and filled with a knowing glint. "You shouldn't have touched it," he said, his voice low. "It's cursed. You don't understand what you've uncovered." Eleanor recoiled, holding the stone close to her chest. "It's just a relic, Thomas. Why do you act as if it's dangerous?" Harcourt hesitated. He had his own suspicions, having learned long ago that some things were better left undisturbed, but he couldn't afford to warn her away now, not when the deal had already been made. His grip tightened on his cane as he turned toward her. "It's not just a relic, it's a key." He wasn't talking about the key to the colony's survival or prosperity. He was talking about something far darker, something that would open a door into realms better left undisturbed. The stone was not just a relic from a forgotten people, it was an artifact tied to the old gods, ancient beings whose power transcended time and space. The growing unease. The strange hum continued every night after Eleanor's discovery, growing louder as the days passed. The settlers began to whisper. Some reported seeing shadows moving beneath the earth, as if something were trying to break through. Others heard soft chanting in the wind, a song so old that it made their blood run cold. And then, one night, the earth trembled. It was as though the ground itself was waking. The settlers ran to the site where Eleanor had uncovered the stone, only to find a massive crack in the earth, stretching across the clearing. From this crack, a faint blue light pulsed, casting eerie shadows that seemed to move on their own. It was as if something otherworldly had stirred beneath the surface. At that moment, the truth became clear. The land had been waiting. It had been waiting for them to uncover its power, its secrets. And now that they had, there would be no turning back. Eleanor's discovery was the catalyst that set the stage for the colony's downfall. Harcourt knew it. He had known it all along, which was why he had worked to manipulate events. The ancient power beneath Roanoke had its own agenda, and the settlers were nothing more than pawns in a game far larger than they could comprehend. The stone and the door it opened were not meant for mankind to understand. It was a doorway into the past and a portal to a future no one could escape.